Hey, hello. I'm Chidi of I'm co-founder, CEO of Publiseer. Publiseer helps African writers and musicians from lower income communities in Africa to distribute, protect, and monetize their digital content across over hundreds of digital platforms worldwide. If you check the well-established platforms in the world, you notice that there's an imbalance in African digital contents. So there are a lot of Western contents there, but there are very few African contents there, and so the creativity of the African people is little known by the rest of the world. And also there are many budding and young budding writers and musicians in Africa, and they live on $1 a day, just like in any third world nation. So they cannot afford to pay to publish their works by paying for the publishing process. So we are trying to bridge the gap between creativity and wellness, the ability to make money from doing what you love doing. So Publisher and helps them to monetize the content and get it across hundreds of platforms worldwide. So for Afrinection, I think it's a great introduction to the African people. It's more like the LinkedIn for Africa. So it's a place for any professional. If you're a professional and you're African, I think that's the platform you have to be on. Okay, something challenging that I was able to bend around, that will have to do with the monetization of platform of the content that we distribute. So we wanted to stand out from our competition, so we had to offer our service for free. However, that posed a problem. That means that we spent our money and our time and our effort on publishing works, and we were not really sure if these works were going to sell or not. So so we had to review the submissions being sent to us, and this made it impossible to publish every work. So if you're a writer or you're a musician, you can get to places like CD Baby or Book Baby and pay them an upfront fee and get your content on hundreds of platforms as well. But if you submit such work to us, we might not publish it if it doesn't meet our standards. So that's been our challenging part in our business model. But however, we've been able to bend around it here, and we were able to reach profitability. So I think it's something. It's a good business model, because we can't publish every work, because it's not every work that's publishable or sellable. So we have to be able to review contents and decide if it's a good fit for us or not. So I believe that you cannot dream if you're struggling. So if you're struggling to get by and the day, you cannot dream, because people who dream are only people that have their daily needs met. So you can only dream when you have your needs that are met. So many African writers and musicians, they are very creative, but however, they come from low-income communities, and as such, they cannot dream because they barely get by the day. So how would they be able to publish their works, and how would they be able to distribute monetize these works when they barely have a place to live or a place to food to eat? So we realized that we have to take some certain burden off them, and that's why we offer a publishing process for free, so that they can have that opportunity to dream again. So the service that we're offering is that we're giving these African writers and musicians the ability to earn a living from doing what they love doing the most. Because if you look at it, most of these creative people are forced to work day jobs that they don't have any interest in, and as such, they underperform at these works. So I believe, and it's popular saying that if you do what you do do what you love doing, you don't have to work a single day. So we want to give them that opportunity to do what they love doing and at the same time earn a living from doing it. So yeah, that's the service we offer. Innovation to me means constant improvement, of something, because I believe that no matter how great something is, there's always room for improvement. That same goes for a human being. No matter how awesome you are, there's always room to improve. So I believe that innovation is key for the world to propel. So if there's no innovation, the world stops. So I don't believe there's any invention anymore, because anything you're thinking about doing, chances are that it has been done before, but maybe not to the quality or the extent you've decided to do it. So so innovation is, in the real world, is like oxygen. It's what keeps the world moving. Yeah. What's the key missing element in Africa's sustainable growth? Okay, the missing element in Africa's sustainable growth is technology. So we live in a world where we manually do everything, and that slows our progress, and that's prone to mistakes. So I think that if Africa adopts more technology in every part of the sector, education, and every part of the sector, maybe that we'll start growing, and then we become a great continent. So I think that we need to embrace technology and the use of the internet to access free information. And so yeah, that's the problem that we actually missing. We have to embrace technology and everything, but I don't see that happening in a long time, but I believe that slowly we'll get there. Yeah, thank you.